Welcome to the MMA show. I'm the Muscle Mole, and this bearded warrior is Master Wang.
Welcome. It's 109 UFC 109 2010 off with a bang.
It's got to be better than 108.
And 108, I hope you enjoyed it just like we enjoyed it. And it was a fantastic card.
Good fights, but it was a bad card.
Yeah. So who do we have for 109? Who's our main headline? Muscle Mole?
Randy Couture versus Mark Coleman.
Battle of the old pensioners.
I think it's a 46 versus a 47-year-old. That'll be interesting.
It's awesome to see that sort of high calibre headline in a main event, you know.
I think here at the show we've been campaigning for not just to ditch the old guys or throw them in against young hungry guys, but put them against guys with their own age or whatever. But I think that's just what this. They say style makes fights. This is going to be a shit fight.
Old person versus old person. But they both have, you know, again, one's 5 times UFC champion, one's 2 times getting tournament winner back in the day. One's the godfather of ground and pound. The other uses ground and pound.
The other uses steroids.
That was Mark Coleman. Just looking at it, 2 wrestlers that probably cancel each other out, but definitely standing, I think Randy will have much better striking, but by the same token he has no powerless striking as you've seen against Nogueira. I think Coleman probably has a strength advantage, so he's Bob and weave.
Oh, it's getting predictable. I think Randy is, if it goes to a decision, is probably going to outpoint him, but I think Coleman's always got that chance to maybe knock him out with that bit of power. You know Coleman, he's hard wearing, you've seen that against Shogun. He beat Bonner. That's just talking about his fights in the UFC.
There's the classic fight in Pride where he's just hugging onto Fedor's leg and just taking a pounding. You know, the guy he's fought the best. So is Couture. They've both fought the best. They're both hugely experienced. They both can take punishment. It's just a case of, I don't know. I'm going to go for Coleman. There we have it.
I thought it was actually going to be quite controversial here. I'm going to go for Coleman because I just don't think what Randy did, he just can't do anymore. You've seen that against Ferrer. He's clinch and ram up against the cage just isn't effective anymore. Whether he's ineffective or everybody's screwed up on it.
Yeah, he released a book on that technique. So
well, he fucked up there.
Coleman.
Excellent.
Who we got next? Oh, by the way, B from the CP is back in the house.
Welcome back.
Back in the house.
He was sorely missed.
Yeah, he was too busy getting drunk in the pub.
Yeah. Is it Marquand? Is it?
It's Nate Marquand versus Trail Chonin.
Marquand.
He's Canadian, you can pronounce it however you want.
That's fantastic. You've got a highly skilled mega MMA in the terms of mixed martial arts in Marquand, and you've got Chael Sonnen as kind of 2-dimensional, kind of stick to what he's good at.
To be fair, Marquard's fought in Pancrase, he's fought a lot in Japan, and now he's obviously in the UFC. Really good all-round fighter. I think he's been fucked over a wee bit with the UFC with regards. I thought he was promised a title shot, and he's ended up not getting that now that Vitor's back. So
and fighting some second-rate wrestling hick.
Well, as we were looking at the statistics earlier, and every one of Shonen's fights, he's either won it by unanimous decision or he's lost it by submission. So for me that tells me that he'll struggle to get Marquard down for one, and if he does, he'll probably get tapped.
Yeah, black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he does that Greg Jackson funny Gukuwa jiu-jitsu or something. So he's a fantastic, that's what it's called, my man, Juku Swan or something like that. He's a fantastic grappler, that's the point.
I mean, when I seen him, I didn't realise how good he was in the ground. I seen him fighting Jeremy Horn, and although he bullied him a bit and Horn didn't have a lot of notice in that fight, anybody that can hang with Jeremy Horn on the ground is awesome. So I'm going to say Marquard, either by knockout or submission. He could do either.
I'm going to say Marquardt as well, and I'm going to fire in a quote from Anderson Silva, who says that Marquardt will be the next ruler of the middleweight division, and Big Silva said that. So
think that's why he ducked him when they went for Vitor, or?
Probably not, but I think he's going to get up, but he sees the potential that Marquardt has the way he learns, the way he's coming through. So Marquardt.
Oh, defo Marquardt.
What's happening here? That's the same twice.
I'm just hedging my bets there.
Okay, so a wee word from our sponsors,
It's Master Wang here. This is the Go Fast competition, so if you live in Scotland and you can subscribe to the MMA show, you can win a Go Fast goodie bag. Now it's an easy question for participation. The MMA show's favourite energy drink is A, Go Fast Sports, B, Go Slow, or C, Goat's Pee. Leave your answer in the comments, and good luck. Only open to Scotland. Welcome back. That's the Go Fast competition. Get involved and get your stuff in. We're going to send the Go Fast goodie bag to Marvel CFC. So get in touch through the personal messaging. Send your address, and if you're from Scotland, get involved in the Go Fast competition. So who's the next fight up there, Muscle Mo?
The next fight is Paulo Thiago versus Mike Swick.
Nice.
I think that Mike Swick's standing in for his teammate Koscheck, who was supposed to get a rematch against the guy that sparkled him. He pulled out injured and Swick jumped in his place, which I personally think is going to be a mistake.
Yeah, I think Swick's going to get mauled.
I think he's going to get brutalised. Well, he got mauled in his last fight, didn't he? But I think looking at it, I mean, Paulo Thiago showed in his fight against Koscheck, he's got knockout power, but he's also a shit hot grappler, and he's bulked up. Still 170, but he looks physically much bigger. So I think he'll cause Swick problems, i.e. hitting hard, and if it goes to the ground, he's done.
Just mirror everything you've said. I don't have to say any more. That Paulo Thiago, 100%.
Beast. That's it. That's 3 for 3.
3 for 3. And remember to comment. Remember to subscribe, and we also do a picks competition. So this is a new one, 109. We had 107 and 108, and there will be the book being sent out. We'll reveal that later. Who's getting the book?
Lucky winner.
A lucky winner, and we'll send in that again anywhere. And
hopefully they'll send us a picture back with obviously just to show us that they've got the book and that they're happy with it.
So who's next? Who's next? B from the C.
Miller will be fighting.
It's Damien Maya versus Dan Miller.
Damien Maya and Miller, well.
The return of Damien Maya, he get knocked out in his last fight. Amazing grappler. What a jiu-jitsu guy.
Don't have Vanderlei in your corner telling you you're a fantastic boxer.
You're a kickboxer. Go in and strike. Woo, lights out. That's just what happens. I mean, he should have done what he's done in all the rest of these fights. Pulled guard, or when somebody sprawls on you, go back into your guard and he can tap them from anywhere. It doesn't need to be in the top, it can be anywhere.
Yeah.
He thought he would try and mix it up a wee bit, and he just got messed up. Probably a better way of saying it.
I think he's everything you said there. He's got to go back to that jiu-jitsu base. Everybody knows his jiu-jitsu is phenomenal. In the real world, he's a phenomenal jiu-jitsu practitioner.
I mean, Dan Miller just got his black belt in BJJ, but that ain't going to freaking help him.
But it's a different level. It's a different level. He's top of the food chain. Dan Miller's just got his black belt. There's a big difference. Obviously, it's MMA. And Damien Maya.
Well, I think his jiu-jitsu translates well to MMA, whereas the fight we're going to talk about after this one, Matt said, I think it's an example of jiu-jitsu. His jiu-jitsu doesn't translate well to MMA because he doesn't tap MD. So that's the next fight anyway.
So I'm going to go for Damien Maya. Just if Damien Maya does what he's supposed to do, i.e. get it to the ground as quick as he can, or in some fashion, Damien Maya.
Well, I think the last fight where he get knocked out is going to be a mega wake-up call to him. Do what you're good at, basically. There's a lot of fighters just now, but it's Koscheck's another guy. These guys that are waking up to the fact to play to your strengths. So it's okay getting a well-rounded game, but that's plan B.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Plan A, stick to what you're good at. Keep them guessing.
As Houston Alexander said, you don't see my ground game until you get past these.
No, boy, we seen it. On that bombshell, I think we'll go to the last fight.
The picks there.
Sorry,
Damien Maya.
Damien Maya.
This is 4 for 4. Come on, folks. Let's get it up a wee bit for the last one then.
Okay, then, right. We'll mix it up for the last.
You can almost guarantee that this last one is going to be different because Matt Serra is on versus Frank Trigg, and
this is the kind of fight we spoke about. And two older guys matched up against each other.
And the Muscle Mo cannot under any circumstances say Matt Serra to win. It's against these.
I don't even enjoy him walking the earth.
Whereas I think he's absolutely fucking awesome.